Good morning. This is a shorter morning version of the chair yoga class. This is about a half hour. I hope it gets your morning going well. And if you have any questions afterwards, please let me know. All right, let's get started. Good morning. Okay, having a seat in your chair, shaking out your arms. Let's march in place a little bit. Coming to pause, arms up high and low and high and low, marching. Good. You're gonna inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Good, marching in place. Good, and then a little tip open. Good, pause right here. Bring your hands to your knees. You're gonna inhale open. Exhale round, so moving cat-cow. Inhale open. Exhale round. Inhale open. Exhale round. Good, and if you feel up for it, you're gonna inhale up. Then you're gonna come down. You can either come down halfway or full. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Coming up, shaking out those hands, bringing it right into the heart. Maybe you have a thought or word, how you'd like your day to go today. Full breath in and out. Let's make L shape with the hands around the ribs. Inhale. Exhale. Diaphragm is always engaged when we're breathing, but let's just really bring it in. Letting the night go. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. All the way down into the earth. And let's just go ahead, opening up the feet, opening up the toes, going back and forth with the elbows, the shoulders. Good, and just coming up. Take a moment in goddess pose, open. Let's exhale, squeeze. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale. Using that air, little compression. Inhale, open, pumping through things, lifting the palms up, looking up. Exhale all the way in, bringing it back into the heart, into the belly, massage the belly. Good, and just pausing here, lifting up tall and lifted, dropping the chin to the chest, little half circles, going right and left a few times. Oh my goodness, see how things are feeling in there? If it's not too much, and it works, bring your hands behind the back of the head, interlacing fingers, head comes down, looking over to your left, looking over to your right. Good, and just letting the head float up. Shoulders up to ears, squeeze hands, let it go. One more time. Let it go. Inhale. And let it go. Opening and shutting the fingers and hands a few times. Coming back to the feet, just getting into the toes, articulating the bones in there, the feet. Good. If it works for you, going back and forth a few times, good. And then pause here, sitting up tall. So if it works for you, I like to think of a tall column of light, just allowing yourself to be tall and lifted, maybe seated Dandasana or Tadasana. And go ahead, press the inner thighs together, the palms together, and just let it go a little bit. Exhale, squeeze, belly in and open, and squeeze and open. You can open the arms. We're going over to our left. Exhale, inhale back. 3 little pauses. Exhale out the mouth. Exhale. Inhale. Coming to a place of maximum effort but not pain. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale to your right. Good. And then all the way back. Maybe just letting the legs go a little bit. Just going back and forth a few times. Rolling through. Oh my goodness. How are those shoulders doing? Brand new day. You can do it. No, I wish you the best, honestly. Let's bring the arms behind us, maybe holding on to the sides of the chair. Lift up. Good, and then coming back. Come forward a little bit. So just maybe the arms are resting, or they can come all the way down. Good, coming all the way back up. You could pick the head up. Good, and then just bringing the elbows by the ribs, palms are forward. You are going to exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Getting into the arms. Inhale. Exhale. Pause here. And then soften a little bit. And then back and forth with the hands up and down, side to side. Good, and then circling right on back. Back into the heart. Good, let's take a twist. So we're gonna look over the left shoulder. You can go ahead and weave that through. So I'm looking at, again, comfort, bringing in alignment, bringing in strength. Going to the other side, looking over the right shoulder. Exhaling. Good, and then coming back to center, and if it works for you, just going back and forth a few times. Good, from here, shaking out, inhale. If you'd like to come all the way forward again, please do so. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhaling, bringing into the heart. Good, from here, let's just go around. We've gone back and forth a few times, getting into the side body a little bit, going the other way. And if all this means is you're just going around, that's fine too. If the ribs want to get a little more involved, that's great. We're gonna come to stillness, and we're taking this right leg over. So you're scooting over towards your right, extending the right leg out. Hands are on the hips, lifting up with the heart. Bring the arms straight up. You could take the heels, hands, crown of the head, lift up. And then maybe coming over. Come up. Exhale. Inhale up. And maybe exhale. So again, you might start with the arm up. You might keep going. Good, and coming all the way back up. Let's go to the other side. So if it works for you, you're just lengthening long. And then coming all the way back up, taking the arms out to the side. You could have the hands flexed and down, coming up and down. Good, and then bringing that leg in. Let's march in place a little bit. Good, maybe even a little potent, waking up, you can do it. Good, bringing the hands into the heart, we're going to the other side. So you're taking out left leg, hips even, feeling settled here. Doing what works, skipping what does not work for you. Coming straight on up, heels of the hands, crown of the head, inhale. Exhale over, so you're pressing into the legs. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale up. And then we're just coming right on over. Arm down to the leg. Keep reaching. Good, just breathing along. Good, coming all the way back up. Again, if you'd like, moving the arms. We're gonna go the other way though. Oh my goodness. See how things are feeling in there? Good, coming back up. Good. All right, let's bring that leg in. And again, just checking how the hips are doing. Shaking out, opposite arm to leg. Good, and then pausing here. So getting comfortable, bringing yourself back to your center, thinking of that thought you had, how your day is gonna go. Breathing in, breathing out, moving more into the lower body. So we're gonna go ahead, taking this right leg in, push it out. So we saw this with the arms, we're bringing the leg in. Inhale, exhale. Feel the shoulder blades working too. Inhale and exhale. Push, lifting up and coming over. So maybe come over halfway, just a nice length, and just come all the way down. So feel free to move the body a little bit, getting in there. You might even try pointing the foot. Feel free to blow out the mouth as I just did if you heard that. Good for bringing the leg in. And we are massaging around. Good. Exhale, come in and open. Exhale and open. And exhale. Good, let's go ahead and take the ankle bone, bottom of the left thigh. So not into the knee, just into that nice muscly, feeling like a massage for the bottom part of the thigh there. Going back and forth. Good, and then take a pause before we go all the way over and just massage into the foot. Waking it up if you're gonna be seated or standing a lot today. Giving it some extra go get 'em support. Good. And then circling the foot, circling the other way. Light deportment, getting into the sole of the foot. Good, and then just shaking out. Good, and then coming back, or just coming forward. Notice that I'm supporting the leg on the right. Good, coming all the way back up. Good, bringing that leg down, getting comfortable, marching in place a little bit. You can make this a fast or a slow march. Good, and then come to stillness. Again, finding that tall column of light, allowing the pelvis and spine to have its natural curves. Letting the elbows be heavy. We are going to the other side, your left side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Nice, really working through the whole body. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Pause, lifting up, and you're just coming forward. So as you come forward, you can feel that heel, the foot in the ground, and then just come all the way. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhaling. Maybe even point the foot, exhale. Good, and then coming up, we're gonna bring that leg in. Massaging around a little bit. So with this left leg, you are exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale, open. And exhale. Good. And just bringing that ankle bone bottom of the right thigh, just moving a little bit with the pelvis. Good. And then massaging into the foot. It's amazing how we get starting to move, getting tissue moving, getting your whole self moving, or just being still, but how it can really change however you're feeling, whatever's going on, bringing you back to yourself, how hard you're working already. Good. We're taking loose fists, getting into the sole ball of the foot, shaking it out. And then once again, taking care that your body feels pretty good here, coming forward. Good, and we're just coming all the way back up. We are bringing that leg all the way down. Feel free to march in place. A little bit of motion. Good. And if you're comfortable, let's lengthen out the legs a little bit. So you could have a little bend with the knees, making sure that you don't feel like you're gonna fall, your chair is gonna move, really taking care that you feel secure. Inhale, and then exhale over. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale up. And exhale over. Pausing here. Good, coming all the way back. So you could roll the shoulders back, torches in the hands, lift up, get that core engaged, bringing it right back into the heart. Good, we're gonna bring the hands behind us. So you don't have to, you can just, as we saw before, open. You could also walk the feet out a little bit, lifting up the hips, and then bend the elbows. Elbows are going back to the top of the chair, and exhale, but really making sure you feel secure. Wrists are underneath shoulders, ankles underneath knees. One more time. And exhale, coming into this reverse table. And then coming all the way back. Take a pause here, remembering, again, you can just sort of work with the wrists, holding on to one, bringing it down, the other with the hand. Bring the hands into the heart. Remembering through your day to breathe. Even in lots of motion or movement. Maybe taking time for yourself, a little pause. Inhale, opening the right arm. Exhale. Inhale, open left. Exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale, open. And exhale, bringing it back to center. So throughout your day, no matter what happens, still anchoring into you. You're still there. Wealth of information, knowledge, kindness, offering to you, to others. Good, bringing the hands into the heart. Let's come to standing. So as you come to standing in your space, you're gonna take the chair. You can turn it to face. Hopefully you can still see me okay. Good, we're gonna bring the legs together, yeah? And we are standing here in mountain pose. Good, let's raise up into the balls of the feet. You can hold on to the chair. You could take just 2 fingers on each hand into the chair. Good. And then let's just come right down, taking that nice focus right into Uttanasana or chair. So as you come down, getting into the glutes, lifting the arms. Good, and then coming back. You could try leaning over the chair. You could walk a little bit away, if that works, or just keep going a little bit more. and rolling back up. Good. From here, marching into place, making sure your blood pressure, you feel pretty good there. Good. And so once we're here, we saw this when we were seated. Let's bring the hands onto the hips. You could go back and forth with the pelvis, making sure that you feel pretty good there, going around in a circle, going the other way. Good. And then we're coming right back up, standing tall in mountain pose, and then going right on back into downward dog. Hands are on the chair, getting into the balls of the feet, reaching back. You could flare your toes. Good, we're gonna go ahead and take this left leg forward. All right, so the right knee is behind you. You're bending both knees, adding a little strength element here, coming up, coming down, coming up, only going as far as you feel comfortable, noticing the right angles behind my knees, and then lengthening out. Oh my goodness. Hopefully this feels good to both your legs. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. And then as we come forward here, maybe just a standing lunge. If you want to work that back leg out, keep that back heel high. You can even start with both knees bent, lengthening through the torso, bringing up one or both arms, keeping the chin in slightly. Good, and then coming forward, marching into place. So taking a pause. It's a good way to get yourself focused, a little energy going, wringing out any sleepiness, lifting up tall, and then we're just going right on back. Once again, downward dog. Maybe here, bend the knees, wiggle the hips a little side to side. Good, and now we're bringing the right leg forward. So from here, coming on down, and then coming on up. The legs don't have to completely straighten. Focus on, do you feel secure here? Can you get into your legs? Even if you're wobbly. Right now, taking care, feeling confident. Good, and then we're gonna lengthen both legs. Lengthening over. And if this doesn't feel good, maybe make it a little shorter, maybe make the legs a little wider, hip width apart, a little wider, you just play with it. Good, bending through the front knee, the back leg is behind you. So I'm coming into standing lunge. I'm gonna bend the back knee a little bit to just sort of get a little more length. And then I'm lengthening, extending through that back leg, moving through the front. You can feel free to bring up one or both arms. And every day it may feel a little bit different. Good, and then go ahead and bringing that back leg in. Marching in place. Good. And then once again, let's get into the feet. So just rocking back and forth. Good. And then standing once again. Tadasana, mountain pose. Let's look into Virabhadrasana 3. So you could take this right leg behind you. The toes are engaged, the arms are engaged. This may be where you're at. Or opposite arm to leg, you're right here. Variation almost of a standing bird dog. If you want to go further, you could bring that back leg up. You could check it by bending the knees, just straighten out, push. Good. Good, and coming back. Inhale. And exhale. Bending a little bit. All right, going to the other side, a little bit of balancing. So you're taking this left leg, toes are in the ground. Again, you're lengthening up tall. You could take opposite arm to leg. And you could also just go forward. So much energy through that back leg. I sometimes even bend a little bit, press, just engaging the thighs. Good. Coming back. Marching in place. Great job. So we're going to go ahead and turn the chair around. All right, so from here, still marching in place. Good. And so from here, just opening it up wide. So what happens just coming forward? How does that feel? Maybe the forehead down. Good, let's take a twist here. So you're gonna go ahead, you have the right hand in front of you, left hand on the hip, pressing through both legs, opening up the arm. We're coming back down, going to the other side. Other hand on the hip, lifting up. Good, and just coming back down. Maybe just, again, seeing how you're feeling. Good, and then coming back, bring the hands onto the chair, walk the feet in. Maybe just marching in place a little bit. So from here, I'm gonna go ahead and take this, I'm gonna take the left leg behind me. And if you need to turn the chair around, totally respect that. If this works for you, to just look at a triangle. Good, coming back on up, looking at that chair. Good, we're gonna bring that back leg in. And again, marching in place. If balance is an issue, you might wanna keep it up higher. I'm just going to the other side so I can still see you. You're gonna take the right leg back, coming right on up into triangle. You could take that back foot in, I should say. Just seeing what feels good for you today. Good, and then we are coming all the way back up and out of Trikonasana. Good, and then go ahead, bringing that in, marching in place a little bit. And then if you're comfortable, maybe coming into a little bit of a squatted prayer, holding on to the chair. You could bring the head down or keep it up. Good. And then we're going to come back to sit in the chair. So as you are sitting in the chair, marching back in place, letting those legs come back from being open, going side to side. Good, and just pausing here, coming onto the top of the head, forehead and ears, back of the neck, throat, chest and belly, back body, hips, down through the legs, into the feet and ground. Coming all the way back up. And coming into a brief Shavasana. So you're just going to sit back in the chair, palms are up. Letting the belly rise and fall. Letting the day, the night before fade away. If it works for you, feeling the softness and absorbing sunshine and light, energy, relaxing the toes and feet and legs. That sunshine relaxing, strengthening, enlivening the pelvis and back and front body. From the heart flowing down the arms, hands, and fingers. Moving through the neck, face, and head. Feeling refreshed and energized, centered, and ready for your day. Bringing your hands into your heart. Remembering your thought, maybe it's changed, of how you'd like your day to go. And then slowly opening the eyes, finding a point to focus on, bringing in the room. I'll end with the sound of Om. Feel free to join in or just listen. Inhale. Om Shanti. Shanti Om. May we have peace, peace, and peace. Namaste. And I thank you for coming. Have a great start to your day, and I hope it goes well. Again, my name is Bridget Kimsey. If you have any questions, feel free to visit my website or authors page on Amazon, and I just hope the best for you. Love and peace.